Running a little late this morning. It's about 6 a.m. That's about 6:10. My flight's at 7. I think I should be fine. I just got to the airport. I have no idea what the line looks like. 3-city week this week. Sea Island, Georgia, Chicago, Houston. But the issue is this morning to get to Sea Island, I started saying let's fly to Atlanta, fly to Jacksonville, then drive to Sea Island. 4 cities on Monday morning. It's a new personal record. This week, the topic is mentorship. What does it mean to be a mentor? What does it mean to be mentored? And why is it so important? So, let's scurry to Sea Island, shall we? First stop, Atlanta. I made it to Atlanta after sitting on the tarmac for 2.5 hours in St. Louis. Actually sitting at the gate for 2.5 hours on the plane. So I missed my connection to Jacksonville. The good news is there were hourly flights from Atlanta to Jacksonville. So instead of taking the train, I decided to walk for cinematic effect. Far out. Next stop, Jacksonville. It's 2 p.m. Just got to Jacksonville. Let's go find my car to get to Georgia. I'm Mr. McConey. How are you? Very well. Well, I mean... All right. I made it to Sea Island, Georgia. Time check. 3:30 in the afternoon. I left my house at like 5:30. 7... I was wondering if I could have driven from St. Louis to Sea Island, Georgia faster, but I think that's 12 hours. So, Sea Island. Here we are. Yeah, no, no, yeah, no, no. I'm here for another conference. I think this is the end of conference season. So the travel to the various resort destinations are done. I'm here for a total of 23 hours. Let's get to the topic at hand, shall we, people? Which is mentoring. I looked up the definition of a mentor. I already forgot. A wise and trusted counselor or teacher. Being a mentor and being a mentee is critical for, frankly, whatever you're doing, both in the business world, as a student. Find somebody that can be more than just a teacher. Really taking a personal interest in that mentee and really understanding and helping that person grow and evolve as a human being, as a professional, as a student, and really all aspects of their life. My phone's beeping at me. Yeah, no. No, 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 no. Walking over to the main building. Beautiful grounds here. We've got an inside tax policy recording session today that I had forgot about. So we're going to see Sindhu and the rest of the inside tax policy crew for a session on, I don't really know what I'm going to be talking about. Oh, geopolitical risk, I think. Yeah. Getting ready to go film another Inside Tax Policy. Let's go find the crew. All right, I'm here with the Inside Tax Policy crew. I got my talking points. I got to study. We are in the hotel where George W. Bush, our 42nd, 43rd, and then they have the chairs labeled where the various leaders of the G8 sat. Check out the dagger. Beat David Parrish. He's working really hard right now.
Hey, Doug Nation. Again.
So I'm in the Jacksonville airport. Why is it important to be a mentor? Because first of all, it helps you pass on the knowledge and the insights that you've learned throughout your life, throughout your career to other people. But almost as important as the giving nature of being a mentor is it forces you to be empathetic. In other words, when you see somebody who's doing their career, new doing something, being a mentor to somebody with less experience helps remind you of where you are in your life and where you were at that point. And you have empathy for somebody that's learning and trying to master whatever that task is. Let's go get on a plane to Chicago. Look who I ran into at the Jacksonville airport. Barb Bukovac, trying to get her to wave. Back in Chicago. I think this might be my first day in the office, and I don't know, what has it been, a month, people? Taking the L today. Home sweet home. I seriously almost forgot what floor we were on. Back in the office. So, you know, I've been thinking a lot about this mentorship topic, and you know, I'm not really sure that I'm expressing how important this area is for me. Got some green juice. Green juice is the vlogger drink of choice. I'm not really adding a lot of credibility to the seriousness of this topic that I'm trying to articulate. It's hard for me to express how important it is and how grateful I am for the people that have mentored me, and I try to pay it forward every day. It's 4:20 in the morning, a little early, leaving Chicago, heading down to Houston, going to see one of my mentors, Richard McGinnis, and one of my mentees, Josh DeMarco, for a client meeting. So flying in, flying out to Houston on the same day. It's a little bit of a commute, but you know, we're gonna hustle today. All right, so it's about 9:30 a.m. Left my house at 4:30, so that means it's about a 5-hour commute door to door from the house in Chicago to Houston. Found Jamie, our Canadian partner. Say hi, Jamie. You're in the vlog. What's up, guys? Josh DeMarco, ladies and gentlemen. Richard McGinnis, mentor. Hi. Josh DeMarco, mentee. So I made it back from Houston late last night. Working from home today. Got my dog dad mug. My dog dad mug. That's hard to say. Dog dad mug. Dog dad mug. Apparently I don't need any more coffee today. In closing, the advice that I would give, find somebody that inspires you. Find somebody that you look up to. Find somebody that you respect and admire, and develop a relationship with that person. Reach out to him or her and see, can you do coffee? Can you do lunch? Can you do dinner? Can you meet for a drink? Whatever. Try to establish a relationship with somebody that you think could be a mentor. Next week is going to be special, ladies and gentlemen. Kelly McConey and I will be heading on a 2-week international trip. First stop, Warsaw, Poland. Second trip, Singapore. The next 2 weeks is going to be a two-part series on cultural awareness when you're traveling internationally. Thanks for joining. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up in LinkedIn, give me a thumbs up in YouTube. Hop over to YouTube if you haven't been over there and subscribe. You can get notifications every Friday morning when I upload a video. So stay tuned. We'll see you next week.